Hello beauties, how's it going today? My name is Alexandra. If you're new here, in today's video I'm going to do this super glamorous smoky eye, and I haven't done a smoky eye in a very long time, so I really wanted to update the smoky eye look that I already have on my channel. And yeah, enough talking and let's go ahead and get started. But before we get started, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel please, and ring the notifications bell, and now we can actually get started. Okay, so I really wanted to do an updated smoky eye look, and I have already primed with my P. Louise base, so we're ready to go. And I've already done my brows just because it's the same brow routine as always. And yeah, this is my second video that I'm filming in my new beauty room, so yeah, there's probably gonna be a few noises going around, but bear with me. And also shout out to my new skincare routine, and if you want to check it out, please go to my Instagram. I have a reel, and you can also DM me on Instagram for more discounts. But I mean, lately I've been having amazing skin, so if you want to know more about it, go to my Instagram. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm gonna use two of my favorite palettes, the Tati Beauty palette, which I have right here, and I always use this one. I've already done a video about what happened to Tati Beauty, so if you want to see that video, I'm gonna link it up here for you guys. And yeah, I'm also gonna use the Dose of Color palette with Desi X Katie collection, which is this one right here. I'm obsessed with this palette, and we're actually gonna start with the Desi X Katie one. If you don't know Tati Beauty, by the way, this is her palette. This is how it looks. But yeah, if you want to check out the video, make sure you click the link. That's enough jibber jabbing, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to move you guys a little bit closer so you can see better. So I am going to start with this nude brown, which is right here, and I am going to do my eye makeup first, and then I'm going to do my base makeup, just because it's a lot easier to clean up. I don't know what's going on with my hair today, but yeah, it looks a little bit crazy. So I'm gonna start with my Morphe M330 brush, and I'm gonna start with that brown shade and just add it to my outer corner. Actually, I'm gonna add it all over my lid, and I'm gonna pat it down, and then we're gonna go from there. And as you can see, I'm not being too careful, just because I am gonna clean up, and that is the reason why I always do my eye makeup first when I do a more intense look, just because it's so much easier to clean up. And yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna mix in this darker shade, this brown right here, and I'm gonna add it to my crease and outer corner as well, same as I did with the other shade, and using the exact same brush. Okay, so now that we have the base, I am just gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tati Beauty palette, and I want to use this black shade right here in the corner, just because this is one of the best black eyeshadows ever. So I always use it. This is like one of my go-to palettes. As I said, I feel really sorry, that just really sad. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my NYX 44 brush. It is extremely dirty, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna use the black shade anyway. So I'm just gonna take some of the black. I'm not gonna take too much, because then it's gonna be very hard to blend out. And I'm gonna staple it. And then I'm gonna take the darker brown that we used before, and then blend out the black. I always add an eyeshadow, and then I blend it out with another eyeshadow, just because I feel like it blends out so much better this way. And yeah, it's not my new technique, but I've been doing it for a while, and it just works really well. You can hear my neighbors. I'm sorry. I have new neighbors now, and sometimes they make noise, but that's okay. So I think I'm gonna add this almost on all of my lid. I'm actually gonna take the light brown from the Tati Beauty palette. It's called Soothe, and I'm gonna mix it in with Ritual. So it's just a dark brown. I'm gonna show it to you. Just these two browns together, which is this one and this one right here. So I mixed these two together. Now I'm gonna smoke out the black eyeshadow. Okay, I used way too much. I'm gonna tap off the excess. And now I'm gonna go back into that black because I feel like it faded a little bit. And pat it. I want like a sort of a cat eye. I think it looks really pretty. So something like this. And then, I mean, look at this eyeshadow. It's incredible. It's not creasy. It's not weird. It blends out like a dream. This eyeshadow is just so incredible. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. So now that we have the smokiness going on, it is time for the lid part, and I'm gonna use one of my favorite shades, which is this one right here. It's called Soothe. Well, it's from the Soothe range, as you can see, and it's this one. It looks so gorgeous on the eyes, and I cannot wait to apply it. So I'm just gonna use my 232 brush from Zoeva and add it right here. And it is very beautiful because it has glitter, but it's not too crazy. So if you want like a more, you can't really say this is a natural color, but it's a very beautiful, more sort of more toned down nude. And I think on top of it, I'm gonna add this one right here, which is a lot more glowy. Not too much, because I don't want this to be too crazy. Now I'm gonna take the Morphe brush that I used before and make sure it is blended. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other eye. Okay, so now that we're done with the top eye part, my hair is looking a little bit crazy today. I decided to partially curl it, so it was already curly, and I just added some additional curls, and I don't really like how it looks, but anyway, not important. Okay, so now that we're done with the top eye makeup, I am actually going to do my base makeup off camera, and I'm going to use some new products from Primark. And yeah, this is their new base that I got the other day. I also have a bunch of other different products from Primark. So if you want to see the review on these products, I'm going to link it up here for you guys because they have some new interesting stuff. And yeah, I'll just do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already did my base makeup and added some bronzer, and I used my Hourglass bronzer as always. I haven't changed anything there, and I completely forgot to press the start button on the camera, and I had already added just some light brown on my lower lash line. I used the same one from the Dose of Colors Daisy XK collection, which is this one right here. So I just added it to my lower lash line right here, and I'm gonna do the same obviously on the other eye with you guys. So I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did to my crease area, and I'm gonna mimic it and do it on my lower lash line, of course. And as you can see, the line came out super sharp, and that is because I was able to clean up with foundation, and it's just the best technique ever. Okay, now I'm gonna add this dark brown right here to my lower lash line, of course. And then we're gonna go in with the black shade. So I'm gonna add this. I'm not gonna bring it all the way in, just the outer part, and leave this part bare. Okay, so now that I added the dark brown, it is time to add the black shade, and I'm gonna take the same black shade from the Untitled Beauty palette, the same brush, and now I'm gonna add it closer to my lash line, and I am gonna bring it, I don't know if I should bring it like all the way in. Maybe I will. Yes, I should definitely do that. Okay. So something like this. Okay, just like so. I think this is super intense and smoky, and I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, so now that we're almost done with the eyes, it is time for some eyeliner, and of course I'm gonna use my NYX ink liner, and this is one of my favorite eyeliners because it stays put all day, but I also mix it in with the NYX matte eyeliner, so I always use these two together. And I'm gonna outline the liner and then fill it in with this one, and then lashes and some highlighter, lipstick, and we're almost done. So I'm gonna outline my liner real quick. Okay, so something like this. And now I'm gonna fill it in with this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my Lash Sensational mascara from Maybelline. This is one of my favorite mascaras, and sometimes I combine it with the new Sky High mascara. So basically what I do, I'll just add, come on, focus. It doesn't want to focus. Hello. There you go. So basically what I do, I just add the Lash Sensational mascara, and then I add a coat of the Sky High mascara, and then I go back to this one. But I'll show it to you in a second. Actually, I'm gonna curl my lashes because I haven't done that in a very long time, and I don't know, maybe they will look better curled. So now I'm gonna add the Lash Sensational one, and I of course add it to the top and bottom lashes, and I add quite a decent amount because my lashes are so tiny. And I just wait a few seconds and I go back into the Maybelline one. I feel like this hair is driving me insane today. I mean, look at this. Anyway, so now I use the Sky High one, and I don't add too much because I feel like it makes my lashes clumpy and they stick together. So yeah, I don't want to add too much. Okay, and now I go back to the Lash Sensational one in order to separate my lashes again. So I've been using this technique for quite some time now. Look at the difference. I mean, you can't really tell because I have a lot of liner. I don't know, from the side maybe you can tell, but I mean the difference is quite insane. So I'm just gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, so now that I'm done with the mascara, it is time for these gorgeous lashes. You already know these. I always use them. This one is like coming off. These are the Allure number 5, and I'm obsessed with these. I always use them. They last a really long time, and I don't use them as a half lash. I don't trim them. I just leave them as is and use them as a full lash because I think it looks really good. So just gonna apply these real quick. Okay, so lashes are now on. I am in love with these lashes now. And now I'm gonna do my lipstick. So I'm gonna use my lip liner from ColourPop in the shade BFF. And this is one of my favorite lip liners. And I'm just gonna outline my lips. And of course, I'm going to overline. Okay, so I'm done with the lip liner. And I'm gonna use my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, which is this one right here. I love this shade. It is super cute and it's very comfy. I think I should maybe darken my lipstick a little bit, or I should leave it like this. It is very nude. I think I overlined a little bit too much. I don't know, what do you guys think? Now all that is left to add is the highlighter. You know, if you've been with me for a while, you know I always add the highlighter at the end, just because I feel like it's very easy for the highlighter to get messed up, so I always like to add it at the end. And I'm gonna use my highlighter from Jouer in the shade Skinny Dip because it is my favorite highlighter. And it is this one right here. It is a gorgeous highlighter, and yeah, it's my all-time favorite highlighter for winter. I have another one that I like better for summer. So now I'm just gonna highlight to the gods and back, and I'm also gonna do my nose, my chin area. I don't usually add any blush just because I'm not a fan of how the blush looks on me in general. Oh, the inner corner, of course. So I'm gonna take a pointy brush and highlight. And we are good to go. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is the finished look. I hope you love it. I am actually obsessed with the smoky eye because I really needed an updated smoky eye, and yeah, I think it looks incredible. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Okay, so here it is zoomed out. I think it looks fabulous. Pity I'm not going anywhere today. I'm actually staying in, and we're gonna have a lunch at home with some friends. And yeah, I really love this look. Hope you guys enjoy this smoky look, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, toodles, bye.